Hello guys and welcome to Amulya's Academy YouTube channel. We were discussing graph deletion operation and in the previous tutorial we saw how to delete the given node or an edge between the given vertices in the graph. Next, let's write some code. Today we'll write the function for deletion operation. So we can write a function to delete the node in the graph using adjacency matrix representation as well as using adjacency list representation. And also we can write a function to delete an edge between the given vertices in the graph using adjacency matrix representation and adjacency list representation. So first let's talk about the adjacency matrix representation. Let's write the function using adjacency matrix representation. In this tutorial, I'll write a function for delete node or delete vertex operation using adjacency matrix representation. Alright, to write the function, let's open up the Python file. Okay, here we have the program which we discussed in the previous tutorial. Here we wrote add node and add edge function using adjacency matrix representation. Today we'll write a function for delete node operation. I'll take function name as delete node. You can take any suitable name. Here parameter is v. I need to mention which node I want to delete, right? That's why we need this parameter. So here in the delete node operation, the first step is I need to check whether the given node is present in the graph or not. Here v is the given node, so I need to check whether that node is present in the graph or not. Here we are writing this program using adjacency matrix representation, and in this program we took two lists. One is nodes list, another one is graph list. In this nodes list, we'll store all the nodes of the graph, and in this graph we are storing the adjacency matrix. So here if I want to check whether a node is present in the graph or not, here in this program you need to check whether v is present in the nodes list or not. Here nodes list is the list which contains all the nodes or the vertex of the graph. So here first step is you need to check if v not in nodes. So here I'll use not in membership operator. Here this condition becomes true only when v is not present in nodes. Here we used not in membership operator, right? That's why if the given vertex or node is not present in the nodes, this condition becomes true. At that time, I'll just print a message here. V is not present in the graph. If the given vertex is not present in the graph, then how to delete that, right? We can't delete that. Okay, I'll just print this message and I'll end this function. If this condition is false, if v is present in nodes, that means the given node is present in the graph. So what I need to do? I need to use else condition here. If the control comes here, that means the given node is present in the nodes. That means it is present in the graph. Here I'll take an undirected unweighted graph. Now here if I want to delete, first step is I need to check whether C is present in the graph. So for that we'll check whether C is present in the nodes or not. So this is the nodes list and this matrix is called as graph in our program. So first I'll check whether C is present in the nodes. Yes, it is present. Here you can see. So that condition becomes false in the program. So the control goes to the else part. Next, now what we need to do? First step is I need to delete row and column from the adjacency matrix, right? So here C is present at second index. That's why we need to delete this row and second column in the graph. We need to delete the second row and second column from the adjacency matrix. To delete this row and column, first we need index of C. For matrix, we used nested list. In the nested list, index can be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Here the vertex is C. So first I need to get the index of C. In which position it is present. That's why first step is here. You need to get the index of the node which I want to delete. Here I'll take a variable and here I'll use nodes. I'll use index method. Here nodes list contains all the nodes or vertex of the graph. From that we need index of the node which I want to delete. That's why we are using this. Now we know in which index the node which I want to delete is present. Next, after getting that, here I want to delete this node from this nodes list also, right? here we are deleting this from the graph. That means now C is no more present in the graph. That's why we need to delete that from the nodes list also. And also we need to decrease the node count by 1 because one node is deleted. That's why node count will be decremented by 1. So here next step is I'll decrement that by 1, and from the nodes I'll remove, here remove is the list method, V, that is the given node. This is deleted from the nodes list, and also I decremented the node count. Now node count is 4. Now coming to this adjacency matrix, here we need to delete the second row and second column, right? In the index 1 variable, we stored the index of the node which I want to delete. That is 2 here in this example. So I need to delete the second row and second column. So for that, first I'll delete the second row. To delete this second row, I'll just write graph, that is the list name, dot. Here I'll use pop method, index 1, just pop index 1. Okay, you can represent this in the nested list like this, right? So we are deleting this. Pop will remove that row. And now this row is deleted. Now we need to remove this column. Now here you need to check every row and you need to remove the second column. You need to go to row 0, delete this. You need to go to row 1, delete this. After deleting this, this will become the next row. So delete this. Next row, delete this. So we need to go to every row and we need to delete the second column. That's why I'm using a loop here, I in graph. So here I will represent the inner list, and in I need to pop index 1. Now here we need to delete the second column. So to delete the second column, first we need to go to every row. That's why I used for I in graph. Initially I will be first inner list. In that I'll delete the second column. Then again I'll go here and I will be next row and I will delete the second column. Like this, we'll delete the second column of every row. Okay, so now we are done. Alright, so this method will work for undirected unweighted graph, undirected weighted graph, directed graph. It will work for every type of graph. So here in this program, you can see there is an weight while adding an edge. That means this is an weighted graph. So this program is working for weighted graph, and if you see add edge here, this is for weighted undirected graph. So let's see whether this method now works for weighted undirected graph. So here we have graph. After this, so now we have node A, node B, and there is an edge from A to B and its cost is 10. Now if I delete node A, okay, so here we have an unbound local error. I hope you know why we got unbound local error. Here node count is a global variable and we are doing changes to the global variable inside the function. That's why we are getting that error. To solve that issue, you need to take global keyword and node count. Now if I execute this program, it will work fine. Here you can see. Okay, graph after deleting, we have only one node and we don't have any connection. That's why. Okay, so let me add one more node here like this. I'll add that C, and here I'll delete C. Here you can see the graph also. And now here if I delete a node which is not present in the graph, and if I execute this, here you can see D is not present in the graph. This will print this message. So this is about the delete node function. First you need to check whether given node is present in the graph. If it is not present, just print a message and come out of the function. If it is not, then first find the index of the node which I want to delete. Then decrement the count, node count, and remove the node from the nodes list. Then remove the row of the given node from the adjacency matrix. Then delete the column. Okay, so this is about delete node function using adjacency matrix representation. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will meet you in next class. Till then, take care and be safe.